but I know it's going to get through again through VG.Reborn, and they're going to be happy with that one. I mean, this is a hero that does get overlooked because of all the strong heroes in the current meta. But FYI, it was certainly pretty damn ridiculous in that last game.
It was very legit.
Yeah.
He had some actually super fast reaction time saves. Like normally, you kind of wait a second or two before you start channeling the reload, but it's like FY knew exactly who they were going on before I think even knew who they were going on, and then they just get him out of the static storm in the last game, or any initiation potential that was going to be coming from EHOME. He just completely stopped from those. So very impressive stuff. It does mean they have both of their swords though, so no eventual fear for the safe or anything like that. EHOME going for a lineup that very heavy physical defense here.
And it's the classic kind of. I mean, clean picks up against Dire, that's what a lot of teams like those.
Yeah, you killed super fast.
Oh, Lycan sending through the draft here for VG.Reborn. They can't get themselves the Drow, so Lycan, it's a kind of an alternative to the Drow Ranger. You got the bonus for the damage for your team, and you're going to be able to push down towers.
The other thing about Lycan is that, Clinks is a hero who, in a team fight, kind of wants to sit there and just auto-attack people. But if Lycan's running at you,
you gotta run.
You cannot sit there. You have to bail. So not really much control outside of the Chronosphere now for the Lycan. Beastmaster, interestingly, pivoting his way all the way to this point in the pool, which I think is ridiculous. I think EHOME probably a bit more likely to pick it than Beach, but they could both technically field it. Mikasa Bat has been a thing. I think that Beast is really good for both teams.
Oh, I like that as well. That's, I mean, you said, Clinks, he needs to sit there and the damage without worrying about dying. Oracle's going to be able to help with that.
Yeah, you can disarm the Lycan. That's the biggest thing. Since he's the only right-clicker on Vici, it's nice to be able to just use Fate's Edict and say, yeah, okay, you're not attacking for like 5 or 6 seconds.
And it's so good. It's obviously very good against the Batrider, and also very nice with the Prophet as well. It is a great pick here, I feel, for EHOME. That could be for quite a treat in terms of...
It's actually an even better pick, because you could still end your lineup with Beastmaster. And having Oracle means that, Vici Gaming, if they wanted to pick Beast, EHOME have the first pick out of the ban phase, so they can just take it away from them if they want to go that route. It's just interesting to how people have went from very heavily favoring Beastmaster, like first get ban, to we're banning Terrorblade, we're banning Dro, Lifestealer, and Naga instead. Like the bans and picks have just kind of evolved throughout qualifiers, as they normally do. It's a meta thing that kind of develops per tournament, but this time around, seeing new heroes in the series, actually 5 new heroes? Yeah, Oracle, Clinks, Death Prophet, and Lycan. Oh, and
that's 6.
That's 6. So it's almost like an entirely new meta.
It has been a good one. We're seeing back and forth games. Some stomps, but they're fun. Fun stomps and beatdowns to watch. And it's good that they're having both ways around. Both teams that they have what it takes to take the series. And Axe is going to be fine on ban.
It's a good ban. It's very good against Lycan.
Okay.
It gives you kind of that opening inside of the team fight. It's AoE control. They only have one real save this game on the IO, and both of their supports have already been picked. So it's not like last game where you have a swap and a relocate.
Yeah.
You only really have one. So Axe brings... Well, he brings Axe.
And I guess arguably Axe was probably the hero giving them the kind of the most difficulties last game. Even though they still win, obviously the Axe was annoying. Storm Spirit ban. Now that does strike me as interesting. I mean, do you think there was a chance they would be picking up a Storm this game?
They have been picking it a lot. I mean, they picked it 2 games this series.
It's something that they do value very, very highly.
It gives them great initiation. And that EHOME were scared of Vici picking up a hero that could just jump on the back line. Like finding the Oracle or finding the Faceless Void before they're able to get their ultimates off can be pretty devastating fights. And then you have two-pronged initiation. You have the Batrider, and then you have the Storm. Plus, there's a relocate to follow it up. So I think that in of itself maybe pressures the map a little bit too much for EHOME's liking, so they just want to take that away. And Storm isn't necessarily a terrible matchup for Death Prophet mid. Like, DP most definitely has the advantage, but we've seen that Mikasa, even in adverse situations, still manages to do very well. I think it's a pretty solid ban. I would be very surprised if Beastmaster makes it through all the way without being picked.
What do they grab here?
I mean, they kind of want a vision hero, right? Because they're playing against Batrider.
But they need another support.
No, but what I mean is they can just they can put Clink safe, offlane Void, and then alright, they're gonna pick Tusk instead.
Yeah.
And this is the more aggressive early game hero, like by a wide margin. I'm guessing it's just gonna be Ult 11 again, and they're just gonna go for the Iron Talon.
Well, I guess so. And then who plays the Faceless Void? Old Lana?
Wait, no.
No, be old 11 Void still. It's surely even though old 11, Tusk is old 11's hero.
It's support Tusk for sure.
Yeah.
I think it's Lanham Tusk.
I mean, it's got to be an
Better
11
Oracle.
Void.
Yeah, 11 Void. Yeah, you're right.
But I won't be surprised if they do switch him because old 11 was always the guy who was just amazing on the Tusk. You know, that is his hero. But as you said, he is the core player.
Oh.
Okay, sneaking through the Bristleback Ion to finish the.
So
okay.
dual offlane, perhaps.
Yeah, on the Bristol, so he's going to take it off, and we'll probably expect to see FY helping him out in that lane if necessary. And DJ 11, no regard, he's on the top side, and that will keep that support position, and it will be 11 on core off lane faceless void. ISO size clings, and it will be finished up by Chicken himself on death. Over the side of VG.Reborn, yeah, nothing too surprising apart from it's indeed going to be given the treat at the back lane and the 0.5k, the highest MMR in China.
He has had just amazing performance throughout the entire qualifier so far. He's been a player that I would say not necessarily MVP for all of it, but I don't think he's had really a bad game. Okay. You know, maybe one or two, but considering the caliber of teams that he's against and how hard of a region China actually is, I'd say this guy has been more or less on fire. So, you know, VGR, obviously, they're one away for being that regional qualifier. If EHOME manage to take this, they'll be bringing it to a Game 5 to decide who goes straight as a team, gets like the whole tournament, versus wildcard. Huge game for both.
There we go, time of first branch destruction. I'm going to say 20 to 30.
That's pretty early. But I'll go with you.
They can do it. They can.
First player to get 50 lances.
There's Clinxes and
I'm gonna say Lycan is gonna get 50 lances first. Here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
Like, if we assume that it's gonna be a contested lane, that Bristleback IO going top, that means that the Clinx might have a harder time getting the DS than the Lycan.
Nice physical damage. We should go with the Bristle. No, I gotta
Death Prophet. I'm
gonna see it as VR doing well there.
Okay.
Play with the first triple kill. Again, I'm going in all with the end picks.
Actually, first triple kill, I would say Old Chicken. I think DP is more of a triple kill hero than a Lycan.
Okay.
We'll see though. Now with that happening, it's going to be like a level 1 5 versus 5 fight, and the Wisp is going to get 3 kills because that's just how.
I mean, FY could get a triple.
That's how. That's how it works.
They're looking to potentially set up for a fight up top. Both teams will be looking for this position. See if it goes down there. They're already moving down towards the mini hub. So they don't want to contest top. They want to avoid the fight. DGC and End are down here. I mean, if anything, see if we have to grab a couple. But lane wise, looks like, yeah, indeed, nothing too surprising. It is going to be what we anticipated.
The dual offlane should be pulling a lot of attention here from EHOME. Like, they can probably kill the Wisp. Like, Tusk is one of the better heroes at getting in on the Wisp in the early game. And with that and a Fortune's End, they could potentially just get the kill on him really early because Clinx hits real hard. And it's all physical DPS, and FY has 0 armor. We'll see, though. Yang could be a ban for a bit. He did start with regen, though. No Iron Talon, so I'm assuming that it's just going to be FY doing a bit of blocking before he makes his way up to that top lane. So Yang is going to bristle his way out of here.
Oh, so lane's starting to come out. The mid lane, Mikasa bat up against the DP. Pretty even lane, or is there someone going to struggle here?
I think the DP has the advantage. I think DP has the advantage over like a lot of heroes.
Yeah, this was just such a strong lane. What always gets the farm with Ripsel.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose if you get too many napalm stacks, there is a chance that Mikasa can dive, but with Spirit Siphon, like, it has the slow component, and he's draining health the entire time, so it's just a hard commitment to justify. Oh, Lana is so low right now.
That's what Iron Howl does for you. The Howl came out, and FY just started to punch back.
Yeah, he's gonna have to kill himself here to creeps.
Oh, looks like we're going to be the old lag. I will... Am I going to miss anything if I go for it? Oh, yeah. Might miss some action made, because there's 4 steps on this old chicken. Alright, TP comes through. He's going to be fine. Bottom lane? No, looking for an opening here. Old Lanham's just going to look to eye them up. Oh, looks like we're good, actually. The lag's gone. No, it hasn't gone. My goodness, I'm going to if I miss it.
Dota 2 Owen. But it's actually turning out to be FY sticking her mid, maybe a little bit more. He's getting harassed quite a bit here from Old Chicken.
Did we fix it? We didn't fix it. Damn it!
I think sometimes it's just not gonna get.
We'll try another reconnect. I mean, this is so bad.
Yeah.
Someone's been TPing in for 100 seconds. In fact, he never arrived.
1000.
Okay, surprise, surprise. Lanham and Fenrir here looking to burst down the IO, but he gets himself away. Tethers across to Mikasa. And now Yang moving in. Quill spray stacks beginning to build up. He's got a mango as well if he wants to go super ham, and he may just do that. Chasing down old Lanham and old Chicken. They've already found 1 kill onto the Oracle. They're going to be able to find themselves more. Old Lanham, he's going to pop, and now they turn towards old Chicken. He's already had the quill spray stack stuck up. They're going to be able to find themselves a 3rd kill by the looks of it. VGR may have lost 1, but double kill for Mikasa. And a very, very nice fight here at the start of the game for them. 3 for 1.
Man, they were so aggressively positioned there. They were like behind enemy lines. They're really looking to try to get FY. But that tether, bringing him back towards the river, he finds the bounty rune as well, so he's able to keep himself alive even longer, allowing for the opportunity that, you know, VGR needed to get some counter kills. It's a really, really big win for them here in this early game.
Bottom lane. On level 4, still 5 XP. DDC and unable to do too much about it. But the CS is there. Still favourable at the moment in the safe lane for EHOME. Nice having slightly better time across the map. Mikasa continuously putting the pressure on this mid. And yeah, double the CS. I mean, Mikasa, he's just been playing the mid so well today. We've seen numerous times him just outright win the lane.
Yeah. Surprising too, because, you know, this guy's he's obviously a sub for this team, but he's also the team coach. So he obviously knows his stuff, but he's also a very mechanically talented player. And you know, the rest of VGR are still doing pretty well in the lanes. I suppose the Lycan isn't farming quite as well as Ice, but you can also see that in VGR we're committing quite a few heroes to trying to get his kills towards mid. And yeah, taking some damage here. Should be fine though.
Yeah, work it off. I mean, they 5 stacks on old Chicken. He has got to be careful.
He does not care.
Okay,
He's gonna be in trouble though.
Yeah. And then coming in with the backup. The snowball coming through. They'll take down Mikasa. Let's see if Yang can clean up anything in return. Dax burning up onto Ice. Needs 1 more. Yeah, he'll get it. Takes down Clicks. Moving on to old Lana, but at the same time, in comes Fenrir and they're looking to turn Yang. He's got 1 more quill spray and it'll be enough to take down the Tusk. So 2 for 2 trade. Yang continuing to find a lot out of this. And barely gets himself away. And I'm going to try for reconnect.
A death profit. There's just been so many small skirmishes in this game. Like, it's 5 minutes in, there's 8 kills. It's more than 1 kill a minute. Everyone's just battling.
Have we done it? We haven't done it.
You have definitely not done it.
I do apologise. This guy's at home. Not a lot we can do really to get through the Great Firewall of China. We'll maybe try again soon. But nonetheless, we'll watch this down bottom. DDC being gone on there. Snowball, throw it away. Take the kill.
That was so nice, actually. He uses the snowball to disjoint the glimpse to make sure that none of the heroes are sent back. They go straight in, they get the kill.
Radiant's top tower
Easy
is under
peasy.
attack.
Top 4 at the moment. A lot on the line for these teams here. This could be the last game for both of them. So that will of course be good use of VGR. Bottom lane, 1111 DDC. Let's go a glimpse of 20 seconds, so unable to really try and set something up. Mid lane, Orlando trying to have a bit of a guard to Mikasa, but he's fine. Curry actually kind of coming in and teasing him there. Yang, level 4 at the moment on the off lane. Very close to the money for it, so he just picks up the arcane boots first on the bristle.
I'm not sure,
Did you go for the treads? I mean, treads are nice as well with the tread switch.
No, I mean, I like both, honestly.
Yeah.
But I think that arcanes are, like, at least 1 pair, very nice when you have a wisp. It just depends on what your role is as the bristle. I think he might want to be a little bit more frontline centric, so maybe he opts to go for treads and Vanguard instead.
Middle tower is under attack.
Or maybe he just, like, finishing boots entirely and goes for, like, the ring of health into Vanguard.
He's saving up the money here. Mikasa trying to clean up some of the camps. We've actually got Ice moving around here with the level 6. I mean, could try and go for Yang. Fairly low. Ice. He's going to straight up dive the tower with a snowball in. They'll get the kill. Nice little bit of a rotation there from Ice Ties, catching Yang totally off guard. He did not expect that to happen.
Yeah, that rotation is very hard to anticipate, because even though they have sentries down, they don't have any observers on top of the sentries, so the vision is just not really helpful. And unfortunately, Mikasa didn't notice the fact that the creep candidate he was killing was not giving him full EXP. So if you're paying close attention, you can see that you're sharing EXP with somebody else if they're just in range. And that would have given them the information they needed to know that Clinks was there, because he's the only hero within this.
Bottom lane, Yang. He's headed down here to get some of the farm. Old Chicken's there as well. They want to try and make it go. Old Lemon does have a chrono. Should have committed, but Old Chicken's popped the ghost here. So we'll see how VG want to play around this, if they do want to try and defend, or they do just accept lots of this tower because of the exorcism push. And looks like that may be the case. En's not in any position to fight, and Old Lemon's already there just zoning out any kind of reaction. So Old Chicken will be able to do a significant amount of damage to this tower. Same time, oh, looks like a bit of action kicking off mid. Mikasa in trouble. He's trying to burn down Ice. Will he be able to do it? Oh, and turn it up.
That crit, man.
He'll clean out a couple there on the Lycan.
That shapeshift crit. What a life-saving crit that was. And but VGR still look pretty solid here in the early game. They're going to be able to counter pressure mid after getting that those couple of kills. Old Chicken TPs with not very much mana. Guess he does have stick charges though. And yeah,
I'm going to try once more, but
you know, right now both kind of getting the farm in the laning phase. I guess you could say that EHOME are getting a bit more out of it because their Void was uncontested more or less. It was just like Lycan versus Void safe lane. And
oh, we actually lost. This is...
yeah, you ain't got anything.
This is unfortunate. Apologies for this, guys. Not a lot we can do at the moment. The lag seems to choose PC and stick with it.
Oh, and he is dead. I mean, I don't know how much of that you guys actually saw, but...
it's like, suddenly someone's there, suddenly they're not.
okay. Well, Mikasa did manage to buy his Blink Dagger before he fell there in the middle lane. But I'm kind of feeling like EHOME are getting maybe slightly ahead from this early game, especially after killing the Bat Rider and the Light consecutively. They're pressuring the tier 2 and the safe lane of VGR. And there is no Disruptor ultimate out on the field just yet. I suppose he'll be able to buy the Tome of Experience, or... yeah, actually I think DDC buys it over the Wisp, so... yeah, it's going to be Treads on the Bristle as we expected. I think he'll probably just go into Vanguard, or at least buy like a... oh, he has Magic Stick and Infuse Range already, so that's like the core on Bristle. Those items are like so necessary because you want to be really involved in the early game fight, so without them you're just not really quite as efficient as you need to be.
I mean, but VGR, they are going to try and do something here with the Blink Smoke. See who they can catch, maybe get a jump on mid. It's Fenrir though, not necessarily the biggest of kills, but it's a big kill nonetheless. Yeah, they'll just jump in, not messing with VGR. They'll pick a kill onto Fenrir. Take down the uphill. That will free up the space to find a teal as well.
They can't even go to Roche, honestly. I mean, they have a Lycan with a Bled, so... I mean, I don't know if they will, but the potential is always there. They have the level 6 on the IO, and I'm pretty sure they're sitting at a Tome of Experience right now. Yep, so this was going to have a 6 too.
So he's chasing down End here. See if he feels like he's got the burst there to attempt for this one. On his own, it's
way too theory.
Yeah, he needs backup. Fenrir's around. And looks like VGR just getting themselves in position to try for another tier 1. Putting pressure on top.
Nah, it's nice rotations because VGR's pushing potential is very high. Oh, bottom lane. Hold on.
Comes back, they put him in a static storm. They'll bring in Ends as well with a relocate from FY. And they will push the Void's position. Disrupt's a great hero to set up these relocate games.
Yeah, Void doesn't really have a response to that either. It's like, static storm's down, you're pretty much just a goner.
And straight away up top with a relocate back, they're looking to dive. They're going to move in onto Fenrir. Can they do anything about this? Fenrir being chased down into the tree line. Looks like he's got nothing to offer for himself. As they'll beat down upon him, VG find themselves a second kill. Quick succession, and the other one is now exposed if they want to go for the takedown. I think the tree's that's going to TP out, and wow, oh.
Old Chicken comes in with his ulti popped.
Yeah.
Looking for something, but not going to find it. I gotta say, the Lycan pick is doing absolute work this game.
Yeah,
for the
it's a good pick here,
VG.R.
friend.
They just don't have a lot of lockdown for him. Like, they actually just need chrono him if they want to kill. So he needs to spend chrono and Death Prophet ultimate to kill one hero. That is a really scary thing to think about. Now, granted, we haven't really seen the full 5 matches of EHOME's Mikasa. Probably dead.
He's dead.
Wake up, girl.
Yeah, boop. There he goes. But no, I feel like maybe there's going to have to be too much commitment in terms of ultimates to kill the cores of VG.R. And that's kind of what they can play around. So, you know, once Yang finishes his Vanguard, he's pretty close right now. And the Lycan gets, like, his book finished. Then all of a sudden you have these really tanky cores that without your ultimates you just simply cannot kill. You won't have the damage. Until Ice starts to get, you know, maybe the Deso fish.
And they're eyeing Yang. They could try for...
He's dead.
Yeah,
Like,
with the Tusk coming around as well, Yang's just
he's
way too far. There we have it. They'll try and walk it off, but yeah, no way.
A rematch.
I mean, you get 3v1s, and you don't have your Vanguard yet. You're probably not living through that.
No, shuts him down. He's just gonna fall back a few hundred gold as well. Getting caught out there.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Well, 10-10 at the moment. 13 minutes in. Overall net worth difference.
I mean,
Very
EHOME,
slightly in EHOME's favour, but
it's just a tower difference.
Yeah.
Like, about 1 tower lead. Middle lane.
good scan as well.
Oh.
Yeah, not good enough.
There's just no living through that. Like,
Yeah, they've got such good catch. Especially with the what they're using, you know, obviously just using the Lycan's walls to scout, so they can get the vision for the glimpse.
yeah, it's a really nice comp.
Yeah.
That's why I was talking about a vision hero when we were mentioning Beastmaster and whatnot, to make sure that you can abuse that glimpse and instead of going for the beast, they get the wolves.
Well, from the side. There we go, with the jump in, trying to set up. There'll be a snowball. So she's going to put Old Lanham in a less than favourable position. Can they actually kill him though? Well, looks like he's going to be able to walk it off. Damage right past the walls, they can chop it out. Okay, and Mikasa, no messing. Jumps in, throws down the lasso. And they'll find the kill.
There's the chrono.
So size. Can he find the opening? Old 11 and looking for the chrono setup. He's trying to get FY and actually just chrono Yang on the back of it. Jump forward onto the IO. Gonna hope for a few bashes here potentially. The tether's out and all the bash came in, but a little too late. FY was already there with the tether. Ice, one touch and okay. Old 11 jumps next. Did he kill this IO? FY finally will pop. Ice finds the final arrow. And EHOME, they're chasing this down for more. It's questionable whether they'll actually be able to get anything in it. Well, Barat and Yang are out. It will survive. Yang very close to having the bit booster money. Can finish off his Vanguard. Looking towards the end, he's a few hundred away from having the recipe for Necro.
I would say overall this game is still incredibly close. Like, the only thing I suppose that VG.R has the advantage in right now is their mobility. Their catch potential is obviously a little bit better. And they're not ultimate reliant. Like, they don't need lasso. You know, they can just run at somebody with the Lycan. A glimpse into a static storm or static field can just be a kill on its own.
Oh, Old 11 is not again caught out by the same old combo.
Oh, that's gotta feel so bad. And with Void, are they gonna run to the pit? Do they even know this is going on right now? Okay, they do not know. Or if they do, they're not reacting fast enough.
Yeah, that's a good bit of play for EHOME, yeah. They'll happily lose a hero if it means to space for the
And with that, Ice here is his Desolator as well. So Deso, kind of surprised that Death Prophet took the Aegis, to be honest, but you know. Home taking the Roshan out from under the nose of Vici. Should be able to apply some pressure here. All the tier 1s on the side of Vici are down. By taking a team fight with Chrono available, Death Prophet ulti and the second life on that DP should be within their reach.
Well, so let's see what you can find out here. Has spotted out Mikasa and now he's walked to defend with the control and the damage as well.
Ouch.
Dire's top tower
That
has
damage.
been denied.
No escape from Mikasa.
Interestingly enough, FY has opted out of boots this game. He just wanted to buy the Ghost Scepter.
I'm gonna guess, yeah, if you get the money up, it's a very
It's
worthy
good.
investment, yeah, against the lineup of EHOME.
It's just a value purchase because they have almost I mean, they have some magic damage, but it's not the thing that you're really worried about. It's more like the Desolator cling, so that, you know, the Exorcism Ghost just punching you and you just die. So that'll help out pretty significantly in these upcoming engagements. And Yang's making his way towards the Crimson. He's almost got it. Question is, can they fight into EHOME?
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Let's have a look. EHOME. Backing up mid lane, there's the jump in there, called Ice. It's a big pick. Very big pick indeed. And they've trapped him in the field, and they'll take him down. Nearly bringing DDC down with...
Oh, they want to go on this.
They do, they're EHOME with a wraparound smoke. They want to punish the fact that VGR have committed quite a bit for that. Jumping forward, old Levin reveals himself, he's going to get glimpse back immediately. Great glimpse from DDC.
And now they're going to meet up with the rest of the team, so now they can't go. FY is going to have relocate. He wants to try to go for a save on top of the chrono, but I think the rest of VGR just want to bail, and they will get out.
Absolutely, this is not the vision of the catch to take down any of the heroes. So VGR again with a nice plays, and they're just creating space and allowing the Lycan to get more and more under his belt. And nearly enough money for the level 2 Necro. The farming continues on top of the trade there, and the Vladimirs. Ideally, they themselves probably want to look to get Roche, but obviously now at this position again, they're going to have to wait a while for that to come back. But I mean, what's the play here really from EHOME? Do they try and do as much as they can during this period? They have to go push with this Aegis?
I think that they want to try to do more with their Aegis than what they have been. And the main reason is because VGR just simply put have too much catch. Their map control is great. Relocate, Batrider initiation, glimpse. There's so much punish and multiple ways of taking team fights, whereas EHOME are kind of stuck to one style of play. It's like fight around our double ulti and hope that we win our 5-man. I mean, it's being showcased here. They're just smoking right away. They don't want to delay the game any more than they have to, because they realize that it's inherent risk when, you know, 1 or 2 picks can just be a set of racks when you're playing against a team with a Lycan. It's a very scary thing to think about, but they're going for the posturing here, forcing the rest of VGR back into the base. Tier 2's going to be available to be sieged if they want to go for it, but they're more interested in finding the fights right now. But unfortunately for them, they will find none.
And what's the item build-up for Bristol? He's picked up a band of Elves. Is he just going to go S and Y after the Crimson?
I suppose so.
Yeah.
It's not bad. I mean, I personally would have liked to see him pick up like a casual plate mail or something, because there's already a Deso up. Just so he can be like the tankier frontline. And I think that physical damage is the thing that he's going to have to worry about this game. It's not going to be magic, but at the same time, if you build Crimson at plate mail, you're not really a threat in the fight. You don't do any damage. So SNY is like the hybrid choice. Survivability, and it keeps you relevant in terms of damage output.
I
mean, we see EHOME absolutely desperate to push, and they will commit the Ghost. Now, VGR, what do they do about this? They have Blink Lasso up on Static Storm. Okay, everything is there if they do want to try and jump in. But it looks like they may just sit back and have to let this tier 2 go. Fortification comes out, just trying to slow down, tease off the push of EHOME. And EHOME actually respecting the fight from VGR, a little bit scared, and not actually going to stick around for this tier 2. They're going to retreat and back up, so not able to be successful with the full extent of the push.
But you can tell like the sense of urgency they have. They really want to try to do something. But the later the game goes, the harder it's going to be, I think, for the heroes like Tusk and Oracle to really find any room in the fights, because you're just going to get ran at by like a Lycan. And if that happens, you don't have a countermeasure unless you have Ghost Scepter. So it's a really scary thing to think about if you're EHOME right now, knowing that VGR are not relying on cooldowns. They can fight at any given point. That's another reason why EHOME's lineup is a little bit harder to play, because if you use Ghost and you use the Chrono, and it's not resulting in a team fight win, VG have a ton of time to pressure you, and oh boy, Fenrir.
Static Storm can as well. Fenrir can't save himself. Yak frontlining this. They'll take down one. And this is creating the space for them to take down, take it, and pops the old. He's ready to fight. Oh, and EHOME there, but old Lanham, he's going to get punished immediately. They'll find themselves a second kill, VG.Reborn. And on top of the second kill, they'll almost find themselves a second tower. And this is what EHOME will be scared about. You lose one fight, you're losing a hell of a lot of buildings.
Yeah. Yeah, Necro Book Lycan does a tremendous amount of damage to buildings. Old 11 getting reload on.
I've got a lasso. They've got a lasso because you can just get the time walk off. Can they actually catch him down? Blink in 3 seconds, he'll turn, he's going to chrono. No messing up with Ice. They can pick themselves at least one. Can they get themselves anything more though? It doesn't look like in the caster. Stin, looking for them control. False Promise, keeping on 11 alive. VG.R now on the retreat. Crypt Guard popped by Yang. So it's possible for Yang to find the damage in that they need to. Oh, let me opposite off, but the Quill Spray stacks were too much. They're both facing this void. And now Ice he's got to run, he's got to hide. Gets himself out of there. So they chrono, they kill FY, but they lose the void for it. Not worth it at all for Ian.
Yeah, their ultimates aren't being used to the efficiency that they need them to be. And that's really going to be the story of the game here. Is what EHOME get out of the chrono, what they get out of the exorcism. And right now, using your ultimate defensively and trading core for a support is not the way. Like, you need better exchanges than that if you want to take a good mid-late game. However, there is one really thing for EHOME right now, is the fact that Diesel Blade is going to be done soon on Ice. That means whenever he decides to go for the kill on the Wisp, he'll be able to get it with relative ease. Same thing for the Disruptor. And it's also a good way to get rid of dust if the enemy team is forcing you to have a way of getting yourself out of danger. So a really solid pickup here from Ice. Probably the best thing I think he can get in the situation. And could allow them to take some solid engagements.
Okay, so ready to lead him with a smoke. He's been last in a couple of seconds, but actually jumping in now. Doesn't actually have the dust available, but at the same time, Static Strong Lightning was the party with them bringing themselves in. So put themselves in a snowball, but they're still going to die. 2 of them down, goes around, but they're ready to chase for more. The Glitch back there onto old Kitchen, will spray stack up, so does the Napalm. Double buyback though from the side of EHOME. They're looking to get back into this. Can they actually find though? Yeah, 2 P's out, he's not going to make it. The stun's there. Bristleback maybe the one to of his life. He's incredibly tacky, not tacky in the final nuke stun out. And he can find the kill on the Brit and the Lycan off the back of those fights.
Only worth it. EHOME could not continue to lose fights that way. At the beginning, the fact that Ice into the Lycan and forces him back, like, and to keep up with the damage output just because of the item progression that Ice has. And he didn't even get a defusal at that point, so now he's going to hit even harder. It's a glimmer of hope here for EHOME in this game, especially considering that Roshan is going to be spawning right now. This is some crazy good timing for them.
Oh, we fixed the lag again.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful, yeah, we did.
Sleep them.
Here we have it. Just as the game is, can just step up. Oh, Ice. He's going to go for...
Oh no, he's going for FY.
Yeah, okay. First step to clamp. Push defusal. Will cost another charge. Why, still alive here. Oh, he's going to live. They've kept him up. Snowball forward, the blip back from that is baiting them deep. They're right in the middle of feet on the front, and now the current comes out. Only to catch the captain. Oh, Crypt Swarm from Old Chicken, running through 2 of them. Ice gets alive at the 4 points, but now it's the cleanup potentially from men. And Yang just running the heroes. Old Chicken chomped down by the big powerful. They have lost 3, but they lose 2 in return, EHOME. And end continue to go from strength to strength. Overall, the fight numbers do favour EHOME, at least slightly though.
Oh, that could have been a total disaster for VG.R, but at the end of the day, heroes teleporting at the right time. The 2 tanky cores of VG.R salvaging an otherwise really rough fight for them. And EHOME, they're not going to be able to get Roshan. The thing that was so heartbreaking for EHOME there is the fact that they had a hero inside the Roshan pit seconds before he spawned. But he left the pit, and then they saw an opportunity to go for a fight, and they went for that instead, because seriously, you don't know exactly when Rosh is going to spawn. You have a 3-minute window. So they just assume, okay, we take one good fight, maybe we can go for Roshan after the fact, but now it's going to have to be a full-on bloodbath to see who gets it.
Yeah, VG are going to be ready for that. They are going to be ready for that fight. Both teams, in fact, Chronosphere still for 40 seconds though, so that's the only kind of timing at both sides. We'll be looking around. The shapeshift back available in less than 20, so and he'll be ready to join. So after the Necro, the Vlad, he's picked up the Hyperstone. I guess this game it just feels it's not a necessity for a BKB on the Lycan.
I suppose BKB is like, it's not really that good this game.
No, the physical.
You can still get punch, you can get node. There's a lot of damage coming out from the Clinks and the Death Prophet ultimate. I don't think it's really necessary. I think AC is the better choice, which is what he's going for now, since he already has the Hyperstone.
Yeah, it's great for him, and it's great with the Bristol as well. And I guess sometimes you would maybe want the Bristol to build it, but at the same time, if he's not finding the same base of farmers, You know, you leave it up to like. I guess that last Bristol maybe think about. I mean, I guess, you know, with this kind of build S1Y, do you then go into the Basher Abyssal, or do you still look for something like the Shiva's Guard to help in the fights?
I mean, Basher Abyssal is kind of what we used to see, but the fact is he already has Crystal, so maybe he goes for like the bat.
That's true, yeah.
And then he just gets something else. I'm not sure. Like the critter kind of told me that VG wanted to do a lot during the early mid game, which they have. I mean, I'd say for a good while they're leading by a good chunk just because of their team capabilities and how often they'd actually go for engagements, but now it seems like building the Basher Abyssal after, it still could be on the table. Like, I'm not completely dismissing it, it's more just like a weird thing, you know, because you gotta buy 2 Vanguards.
Yeah, absolutely. It's yeah, in concept it's a strange idea. Even they are kind of still hovering around this pit. I guess just kind of asking themselves, are they going to be okay and go for it? They put the sentry down, they know that the wall's spotting them out, so they know that VGR know that they're there.
They have everything up though. They're going to bait it. They're not going to pop any of their abilities, saving the full duration of the exorcism until VGR actually get there. And they know, oh man, actually this is so scary. This is so freaking scary. Against Batrider, like taking positioning inside of the pit.
I mean, this grouping up as well. Okay, Atlanta jumping out. 11.
They're going to scout with a sigil.
So what kind of jumping they want to go for? Yang. Okay, Siphons. He just hands there. Yang just AFKs it at this point.
Yeah, he does not care at all.
Nice sideline. Okay, Mikasa. He's grabbed Ice. The snowball will come out. Ice is going to be able to live for it at the same time. Yang trying to go on this on the side. Oh, God. He's the short. Grab the Iglin. They'll still from the other side kill and still live for a bit. There's going to be a pop-out from one side. Mikasa chasing the one comes out. Roll 11. See Yang and see if they don't have the damage to bring down this crystal back. Maybe with the ghost they can chase it. But they're right. Cross. Angle right back. Sticking up here. As Yang still around it.
He's back.
Can they get on the rank a little bit scared? Jules set up there. Mikasa as well. VGR is going to go for the TP out. Yang's arm done. And they say, no, you're not, mate. You're sticking around for this one. Punch to the backside. Yang now as well. And EHOME. They do it here. Gem hits the deck. They'll pick that one up. Oh, double kill! You.
He almost got the triple! Oh my god, they were sitting in the Firefly saw because they saw the gem on the ground, that when FY came back from his relocate, he got 2 kills.
Oh my goodness.
EHOME actually still end up with a very decisive victory there. They're not going to be able to get Roshan though, and they had to buy back on Ice. So as bad as it looked for VGR to lose that fight, the commitment from EHOME is still very heavy. It's not as if they walked into the fight and were able to get everything free. Okay, Ice is just going to try to solo it. He might be able to, actually. And heroes are dead for quite a while, so yeah, Ice can solo it. Alright, there you go. So big victory here for EHOME. I forgot the Lynx just has a ridiculous amount of tunnel. And with the sigil on top of that coming in here flat, should be fairly easy to them solve. So huge victory there. I think the momentum now shifting heavily in favor of them.
Age non-size, nice. Getting a much better shape as this game scales. DP. He's at the top, old chicken. BKB, Shiva's Guard. You know, he's so hard to bring down in these fights, as we're seeing. You got the Batrider trying to work towards his Jules, Mikasa. Yang, still a fair bit off his next item. And the Lycan. And we did have a great start now, just behind the Death Prophet. Plate Mail and Hyperstone in the bank, so it's closing in on that AC. Has he got anything on the courier? No, not yet. And Yang, okay, Yang the Oka Club. Looks like the Prisoner's just going to go for a straight BKB this game. After the Sunjin Yasha.
I don't know about BKB, honestly. Like, what are you BKBing? A silence? Maybe a Fortune's End?
I mean, what else? Could he go for, could it be?
It could be Echo.
What about Halberd for the Clinks?
Yeah, Halberd or Echo. I think both are really good.
Halberd could be nice.
That's true. So Ice, well, he's making BKB now. If
I guess.
Yeah, if he's got the Orc Club, I think it's much more likely to be Echo Saber.
Okay.
Lincoln is now finished up here on Old 11. Really solid for stopping the Batrider initiation when you go in. And there's not really anything else that's going to be able to eat the Lincolns itself, unless the backload then, like, Mikasa has to force staff prior to throwing out the lasso, and then you have no way of playing the hero out. It's a little bit awkward. maybe you can hope for like a Bristle Baku or something like that to start the fight. Oh, okay, he has Yules now, so that'll help. He has to like blink Yules, lasso, and force away. But yeah, still a very close game between both these teams. EHOME with a Stitch here, mostly in the experience department after winning the last team fight and then securing Roshan. They are walking down the middle lane, not popping the Ghost just yet. They want to make sure they can save it for the potential high ground push or the fight. And they'll take the 3-2.
Alright, time to push in. Okay, still forces back. Now up. See what they can do to deal with this one. Fortification, any kind of jumping potential. We'll see if VGR can find themselves catch. It's going to be a tricky one. They're healing up all chicken. Just allowing it to hang around, let the ghosts do their work, and the tier 3 will fall in EHOME. They'll continue to power in. They're looking for the first set of Rex in the mid lane. Any cards to know the melee Rex. They're going to drop EHOME, find it.
We were 2 minutes off going.
God damn it. Let's see what VGR can do in response. She was got KB out from old chicken. He's moving it more. Outside plus on the front. Look at DDC. Takes on the disruptor. He's actually going to get up to himself. He's going to back in a few seconds. But the Aegis jumping link is going to be false from it. To remove the lasso. Ice contained by the Yule Scepter. Can they bring him down? Just it out. They'll take down the Clinks at least. They've already lost the.
They lost bottom. They lost bottom Rex, and he's just spreading them this whole time. There's 3 heroes here.
Okay. And is dead, bro.
Alright.
Buyback's still a cooldown.
I wonder where the Lycan was. Alright, it's a little bit late. It's only 6 in the morning.
6 AM. Okay.
Very well played there from Matt. Equal like an otherwise really rough situation. The dynamic of the game likely to not change too much. I would actually say ultimately that's VG's victory. Because they kill 2 times, they get the Aegis, they get the flanks,
yes, and
they trade evenly in regards to racks. So all things considered, that was TR's win for sure.
Absolutely. You know, looking at some items coming around the corner. Yang's near the BK finished. Lotus Orb is done by Lanham. Anything else that we're looking to see close up fairly short? Well, Batrider after that 3k gold on the castle. I guess in build-wise, probably looks for the refresh next, or does he have to BKB, do you feel?
I think BKB for him would be more reasonable.
Okay.
Some of the other heroes in this game. Because Death Prophet Silence can still be a bit of a nuisance. You can still use cast on you. Snowball in can be kind of annoying. But yeah, I think BKB for him is alright. I mean, we've seen stuff like Aghanims, we've seen Refresher as well. I think both of the items have their merits, but BKB is a safe choice.
Shadowblade will be down the choice for all 11, so he at this point he can certainly have great potential of finding those perfect chronospheres, and we've seen how much they can tend to fight. You know, just allowing old chicken and Ice to sit in the sidelines and pummel into the big ball.
So we'll have to see the next couple of engagements, because that's really what it boils down to, is who gets the jump, you know, who wins the actual team fight. And EHOME, they're going.
Absolutely, old chicken leads the way. They don't actually have the voice there. And Hawk right into this one. He's going to be on first. But will be able to run, he won't be able to hide. He'll still take the kill, and Batrider as well.
That's no buyback on Lycan.
A full minute here, where EHOME can go to work. Still standing top of the Caselli, push this lane in and try and go bottom. The pings are coming out. There'll be a buyout from the back. VGR realizing that they need everything they can to hold this defense without the Lycan.
They don't know Lycan doesn't have buyback because he just balls DC. If they knew, they would just keep pushing.
Playing it safely here, yeah, and that might come back to bite the foot. A potential opening, but unable to realize that could have been a clean push down the bottom. They're too scared of that Lycan capability. Even though we didn't have shapeshift as well.
I mean, not that long of a cooldown.
Yeah.
Probably it looked like 3 to 96. But it's only, he just hit 16. It's still, I did 3 points in the ult. He must save.
Once we realize do the stat math.
I'm guessing he's held on point and he'll skill it when he's fine. Or not, I don't know.
Stats.
If he did, that is a pretty big misclick because he's seconds off the cooldown.
Wait, where's these agi points coming from? What's the +6 agi from? He's put 3 points. No, he can't. He can't.
I'm technically 3 points on a stat with 6 agi.
Yeah, he can't have done that. That was 16. Oh wait, no, he could have.
Yeah, he could have.
Yeah, he could
must have
have.
missed
No, he
it.
can't have. No, he's put 15. He's put 14 points into kills. I'm confused right now.
Oh no, Vlad's is 2 to all stats because of the.
Vlad has 2 to all stats.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Vlad
2
has
to
2
all stats
because of the
and then
headdress.
he's put
Yeah.
he's put a point in.
Yeah.
So that as you said, was a miss.
He did miss up.
That was a miss skill.
That's a pretty costly miss skill actually.
Yeah.
Because you're losing 20% critical damage and you're losing 30 seconds off the cooldown.
Alright, he's nearly there to level 17, but yeah, as you said, just little slip ups, and you got to keep your cool at this level of the game. Grand finals.
And everything is going to be up here in about 60 seconds for the city home. Just waiting on the chrono more than anything else. Old Chicken has Exorcism up and available.
Old 11 with the Shadow Blade. Jumps forward. Here we go. Static Stormy has laid down. They've already lost the disrupt to the cancer. With a good full total 11, but the false promise comes out. And EHOME move forward and running around. In fact, he's running away. He doesn't know what he's doing in this fight. He's already lost one. Yang got a front line now. And Conan feeling confident with a bravado. And Lee in on dive picked down the place. Now they turn towards the Octaries. The heals isn't clear enough. Lotus all laid down onto him. Final man, and they try to keep him alive. Cypher, he's turning around, he's going to keep himself alive. Ghosts are going to come back into him. They can't kill this Death Prophet. They deal 3 off. They can't to get anything more. They'll look to chase it. The Shiva's Guard holding them down. Old Chicken back up to full health. Ghost heal. Is it put down and Cass still chicken forward. Trying to chop from the City Napalm. They go as well. Old Lana to pop. Old Chicken. Where she goes now? Honey Bun is going to be the white. VG up, take them all down and buy back from the some of that. But VG are the ones happy with that fight. Huge cold swing and XP gain there. 5.4k difference created on the back of that fight.
That was massive.
I mean, it was just Yang. What a beast! He just stood in the middle of it all and punched people.
Yeah, this is the problem with the King Stick that back in the Lycan is that during fights where the King no longer has magic immunity, you just get wrapped and you cannot stand still. Like, if you sit there and you auto attack back, he's probably gonna. He has more armor than you, he has more health than you. Your damage output might be slightly higher, but it's not enough just by sitting there and getting out and a bristle back simultaneously. This is the fact that they didn't have Chrono when they needed it. There's just no control. But sure, dropping the stalls in the void with no ultimate is not necessarily a ideal thing for VG to do. But if they didn't know the Chrono was down, then that's the right play. And I'm assuming that they just thought it was up. And that's the impact of Old 11 going into a fight if they're ready. Like, they simply put EHOME were not prepared to take that fight and they went for it anyway.
Roshan's going to be back up very shortly as well. About 40 seconds until the road respawn. VG up. Ready to fight without that.
Scans get you. So, EHOME no.
Bibbidi they've found it out. VG aren't be able to get away with anything too sneaky up on the high ground here. Oh.
Dire's bottom barracks are under
There we go.
attack.
McCall. Still going to try for it. Ready to move in from the sidelines, fly into the trees, keeping that high ground vision. That's going to make a move towards one, and they want to kill it, and then Old Chicken grabbed out, back down. Now starting to be down with the signated palm. They need no more, but they're not getting it. He comes out with the Death Prophet and EHOME moving over. They want to fight. They're looking for the drop, snow for the punch. The active hold the BKBs. Static Storm, trapping on the left, they'll take space this body now, ready to move in for chasing them down, pushing it back, space for them, bringing Old Chicken back, and trying to damage out on it, Old Chicken live, Swarm breaking the fight, Breeze, pop, and it gets Old Chicken, he's getting low, but all enough, gets alive, pop out, still has the correct fit, can he get into the Rooms here, the Corona has got holding on to it, Old 11. Who's he going to drop it on? He's eyeing up Yang's. He went to fit for the rest of the world to find me out. In fact, Yang, he's still up to the fight. Goes back in. McAllister jumping in. Again, baiting out the snowball. It will pull out to the sideline. And the boys should be able to beat up to the touch. Is there going to be any save from the side? They're trying to throw it. They still got this talk as well. Lanham is going to be kept alive. Blinks out as well. He survives this. Old 11 was sneaking around with the Scalably. He's still got Chronosphere. They've got the Vision Linked pop. Yang dying to get back towards the time to wait for Ash. It will up and down, but he's not quite there. He's trapped up by the interlude. Yang still ready to go back. He's just not point. They can't kill him. Kevy's already out from eyesight size. It's going to run out soon. Jumping in again. Time dilation. There's Chrono. LTN. But the damage. Everyone trying to stay, but it doesn't work. Leaving them to play. Oh, Quals are going to be able to find themselves a second. Take down 2, but the buyback's now coming up. Yang needs to get himself back to defend. Let's push from the mid lane. Indeed, winning a fight at the time. The Russians back up into the game.
Radiant's
The fight
top
was
tower
insane.
has fallen.
Cold 11 didn't have back. That would have massive video home. They aided the fight so long that old chick's ultimate is 8 seconds off cooldown. That means that they hadn't been fighting for almost 2 minutes straight for the ultimate to have dissipated and almost come up. That was just ridiculous. He saw how much old 11 is holding to his chrono. He knows how important it is and how VG.R are just fighting this game where they're all staying as far away as they possibly can from each other because if 2 or 3 heroes chronoed, it's just straight up over. TI6 gonna lay into you with the damage that he has, Deso, the dudes, and you're not gonna be able to stand there anymore. But you know, VG, they managed to get away with a couple of heroes, forcing yet another buyback from the side of EHOME, but they need a way to fight against Roche. Can't get away. And the unfortunate part, EHOME doesn't have chrono for another 30 seconds.
Might be short enough though. VG, I'm gonna move straight towards the dash with my gonna look for a around. See if they can fight does kick off, but kick in approach. Mikasa needs to lead the way, needs to find a perfect initiation from the side last fire flying up. And under the cover of smoke, Mikasa is looking for an opening. Wants to be able to find already Yang moving in, gonna get a vision for the side of the wall. Touchdown, she's forced Mikasa fleeing back and now moving in. That is Storm Saber. But it's pretty good. Running around right here, Chrono comes from on left, but he catches it then. On the side of the guard is already out. Can't get the damage down on 10, therefore they're doing cross, keeping the lights alive. And that's turning. Yang building up through place. EHOME starting to melt. I'm starting to drop. Just swell. On the level, look at the back. It's pointed. He catches speed up. No, to the side left back. Survive. And turns around, gets that shot. Oh, look out. Stuck in the back. Takes down Lycan. Bristol. Get up, Yang. Falling over the ground well. The to the DC, from that side, dipping out go back up, Bristol. He's still got his hand on the side. They trapped him in the trees. They kill. They're not done yet. I suck. Sneaky Hellaway. Like, do you want to take to play? Has he got a charge? Yes, he has. Goodbye, Ghost Scepter. Goodbye, Ball. I have taken on as well, EHOME.
No buybacks. This should be Roche for EHOME.
Absolutely 3 convincing kills.
Oh my god. They're just committing buybacks to every single fight because they know that they have to win the 5 versus 5. Without it, they can't get Roche. Without Roche, and they can't face. They absolutely needed to win that fight, and EHOME walk away with the victory, with the cheese, with Aegis. Now VG.R are feeling themselves backed up against the wall here.
Let's have a look at the buyback statuses. At the moment.
I mean, the Disruptor just got his back, but
yeah,
he did not have it during the engagement itself.
I mean, if GR can take down that Clinks, you know, this is 5.5 minutes that ISIS doesn't have buyback available, and we know they're pushing past Jordan.
No, I think that it's actually very hard for EHOME to take a straight up team fight, even with Chrono and Death Prophet Ultimate available. Like, keep in mind, if ISIS doesn't have a buyback, EHOME get crushed there. Like, they don't have to ever run away to VG.R. Worrying about the Clinks coming back in a team fight is dealing that bonus damage, but just the fear of buyback, I think, is what makes VG.R kind of have to start abandoning being that and then eventually just lose the Roche. But also just commend EHOME for planning ahead, realizing that they're going to need buyback on their cores to ensure that they get the objective out of the fight. So, because sometimes you're just too low on health and mana to even kill Roshan. So I think it's just very, very good team play and coordination here from EHOME, keeping themselves in the game. And while the rest of VG.R respawn, kind of reset here to ground zero, Stan's gonna scout out a couple of EHOME walking through the woods, and we'll see where this fight's gonna take place.
Two weapons, Mikasa. Goes for the award, need to be a little bit careful. They're in the neighborhood, and they are smoked up as well. EHOME. See what they can get done here. All ults of it. Old Chicken and Ice starts leading the way close behind them though. Old 11 is there. Already with the Chronosphere. Cheese is well to hand for this Faceless Void. But VG.R, they're respecting the fact that they're off the map. They're already back up in the base. Yang stands guard by the entrance to their home. At the moment, they're not going to want to go in with the guy.
It's super scary to fight. Like, knowing this time around you don't have buybacks, and you're very, very far away from your base, even if you did. Like, realistically, no one would be able to get there in time unless they had VODs. Which I'm pretty sure, yep, one has. So, base is being pushed in. I don't know if VG.R really want to go super aggressive here. It's very, very scary. at this stage in the game. You know, you lose 1 or 2 more engagements, the Clinks and how much farm he has, it does Prophet Ultimate. You lose your base just incredibly fast. And we could be seeing a very good game 5 if EHOME take 1 more successful engagement.
Absolutely. I mean, 33. This game could not feel any closer. But the reason the fight's going, you definitely, yeah, and from the XP leading the network, you have to favour EHOME, I feel, at this point of the game. But there's definitely potential for VGR to outplay them with the tools that they've got.
Yeah, for sure.
Just be smart about it.
They really need the biggest issue they're having is there's 2 melee cores, and the 2 melee cores both want to stick on the same target. You both really want to go on the Clink, so Ice doesn't have any freedom to just sit there and auto-attack people. But the problem with that is that if you're both on top of each other, you get chronoed. And if you get chronoed, you're dead. So it's a rough situation to say the least. EHOME now walking down bottom lane link to Siege.
Alright.
This is good here for GTR. Even if EHOME failed this push, they will have other chances.
And we're going to Quals on the top. And we're going for the split.
We've seen this move before.
Yeah, EHOME already back in responding to that. They say, alright, we're not letting this happen. We lost the tier 2 top. The quick units will still continue to do a little bit maybe to the tier 3, as if indeed and sends them in. It looks like you're standing down a bit of damage. Old man is going to come in for the cleanup, just to stop the push. But as we just one man's movement, this one pushed enough to rumble the Jimmys, rustle the Jimmy, the whole team, and force them to react to it. It's
a good thing as well. The longer you wait, the less likely EHOME will have the Aegis up for the push. And sure, you still have to worry about the cheese, but that's really quite as scary. We are seeing Mikasa get more armed here. He's got the BKB now on top of the Shivas, the Blink, the Force Staff, the Yules. His inventory is more or less full. At this point, he can't really get any stronger than he already is, unless he buys like bots to a refresher and put in the stash.
Still going to see Yang spend his money. 4.6k on top of that ultimate orb. I mean, what we're looking at here, Skadi, Hex, what's the plan?
I'm actually kind of thinking this is really good, because again, the Faceless Void.
Yeah.
And again, the Clink, since there's a 5-second BKB. Or sorry, it's actually 7 seconds. How is Ice only BKB 3 times in a 50-minute game? That actually sounds insane to me. But either way, it's strong because the way that the teamfights have been going for VGR, when they're winning, is when Old 11 gets caught up by a Static Storm, and he dies before he's able to get Chrono. Chrono's just cooldown. So I think that's like the #1 priority. If they can X and kill him before he's able to ult, I think they would do. It would do a lot.
Well, we are seeing Aegis. Time out. Of course, Ice was the man to carry it, so that's now gone.
Oh, it's a Skadi. Okay.
Alright, okay.
I mean, Skadi is very useful for being able to stick on targets.
That's true, and especially the way that Yang's been playing. You know, he's not been fiddling around in these fights. He's straight in there with the right clicks.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it obviously makes him a more durable target as well. Whereas Hex is more of like a, you need to coordinate properly and kill the proper hero. It's like this is I'm going to be tanky. If I hit the Clinks, even if he pops BKB, I can still chase him down. I have the SNY and the Sky, so like the slow between those two is like ridiculous. Like the SNY slow is 26%, and then the Sky slow is 35. So you're pretty much never going to get kited if you hit somebody with that.
Alright, talking about Hexes, yeah, our chicken has now got his finish. So it's a little bit harder for this big battle, especially with the fact that End hasn't got that KB, and of course you look at there's no Lotus Orbs out as well. So I mean, should I need to do something with regards to looking at the fact that deep attacks, like whether it be BKB for him or whether it be DD or FY picking up a Lotus Orb?
I would like to see a Lotus on somebody,
yeah.
But I don't think DDC is going to be able to afford FY. He's getting a lot more of the far on the team. Like, you got 4,000 that would cover the Disruptor right now. So. The other thing is, I really think the Disruptor wants a Ghost Scepter, because the Clinks and the Prophet Ultimate still do a fair amount of damage to him. I mean, poor DDC just dies in a fight in like 1 second if he gets attacked by the Clinks. Now, granted, he does have a Diffusal made up right now. He's got 8 more charges on the Purge, but you know, forcing him to use it is still okay. Like, him just killing you with 2 auto attacks is less okay.
Yeah, looking at the Lycan as well, it really feels like with the goal that he's mounted to, he's... Okay, actually, okay, so that's got to be a BKB for himself. He is sending the courier out to the secret shop. What does he get with this money?
Abyssal?
Oh, he's picked up a bit booster.
Hey, it's going Abyssal.
Okay.
Yeah, that's sure.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Just on the back. Okay, lead into the fight. He's going to get the start off. Lotus Orbs coming out. Yeah, the one on the front at the moment, taking a few bashes. But as we can see, he's quite brute to bring down now that Ghost and the Shiva's got to come out. Put the BKB, still trying to slow down old Chicken. But if anything, just create space for the rest of his team to back out and find themselves in a better position to fight Yang. He may be sacrificed for this one though. Shiva, Hex coming out. Oh, running from 11 onto 2. DDC caught out Mikasa. Looks like he's out at the chrono, but apparently in it, the tail got caught. DDC flies back on the destructor, realizing he needs to get himself back in the fight. That's it, follows the BKB, but it doesn't matter. They're taking down the bat. Dead for 90 seconds now. This is a scary little game for VGR.
Yeah, boy, it's dead
Oh,
too.
man.
That should be almost game, actually. 2 heroes dead for about 7 seconds.
Oh, looking
no
good for
buybacks.
them. Yeah, they could go straight in for the top push.
They can just throw them. You don't even have to. They don't know that VGR don't have buyback, but if they did, they would just be hitting tier 4s now.
Astrid, the only reason they don't have buybacks as well is because they went all in with the purchasing.
Yeah.
They just don't have the dollar. Yeah, it's something relatively annoying on this run, right? But yeah, at least they're going to get the second set of racks down here. It just depends on whether if EHOME do feel confident enough to try and move it and take more. Yang, controlled out, blocked up on the Eclute. They're going to trap the creeps in. Here, heading towards the top. Okay, here we have fire. And coming out, immediately controlled by the Yuppie. Then Rick in trouble. Okay, into the snowball he goes. Here's going to be fun. Looking to focus on, drops the stun down onto TI6. Yang with the BKB still moving forward, but oh, he got it by a silver edge. Bristol back's gone. He does have to fly back and he's going to need to use it. Going to have the full lineup backed up in a minute. But maybe not before the mega creeps are taken. 11 Dino back in available in 10 seconds. And trying to chop into the plate. Just can't do it. It's looking like the nearing of the end. Unless they find Ice. The bash is there. Ice. Oh, he finds him, but he's dead. Doesn't have buyback available. Chrono coming out onto 3. The Ghost around as well. Picking up. They need a bit of a miracle to turn this one around. That's onto old man. Should stop himself. He's now got it himself. He's going to pull forward, chasing down 11, getting the Firefly down over the ball. But Yang focused up, back down by 11. Forward the Hex onto him. Old Lanham can even bring down this touch. The stun's there. Ed will find the kill. 3 down here. And now 11. Time walking out. Mikasa jumping forward, slowing him up. The stacks build up. He'll get cheese. Is it going to end up to keep him alive? They're still chasing. They don't want to let this boy get out alive. There's the Abyssal Blade drop down. The damage is there. Old 11 taken as well. And VGR, they do the kills, but the base is already in shambles.
They need to all in. The only way they win this game is if they all in. They force all the buybacks from EHOME. They win a fight inside of each stage. That is the only condition for victory right now.
Well, observe it wherever.
I mean, this is the last ditch effort here from VGR. If they go dead and they lose the fight, the game is over.
I'm going to say that everything has got to be put to this push. Everything. Bots picked by hand. They've got to do this. This could be all for VGR. EHOME do have buybacks and they will be willing to use them. Yeah, already cleaning out way from the bottom. Trying to find that opening. There's a tier 2 mid. Got to go for the tier. The pings are out. The game plan is set for VGR.
If they do this, it would be insane. Like, they have everything for relocate. The only thing they're insane.
There's BKB started back really close like an issue. Okay, Yang starting to go for this, chipping away. Exorcism back with 10 and immediately. Books out, tier 4, starting to push, starting off to a good start. Fortification comes from Mikasa. We can see if he can pick him one up, flying around, grabs it, give it immediately. The force on it to save the profit, he's going to be fine. They're moving in for more. Burning Storm on the middle of it all, matching out Old Lanham and Old 11 points of each PN. Still trying to front that pistol with the Cronus, controlling the wall. They've already lost DDC on the Disruptor. Old 11 beating up the MI with a defensive relocate, keeping him alive. Turn their attention to what Yang's left over, and Yang's taken. GG is called. EHOME have done it here. They've brought this series to the grand finals of the Chinese regionals for TI6 to a game 5. The game indeed, and what a fight from both sides. Back and forward, a last final victorious fight for EHOME, really cementing the game. VGR tried to give it their all at the end. There was a little glimmer of hope, but at the end of the day, EHOME, they were just far too.
Well, I think the valuable lesson here today, you ban Joe Ranger, and EHOME wins.
That seems the way.
That is pretty much exactly how the series is
That is the way we're seeing the series.
2 games, VG get draw, they win. 2 games they don't get it, they lose. So